Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to share how you can actually launch an instance in AWS. So once you log in into AWS, you have to go to services and then you have to select a EC2 instance. So I'm just going to talk about the Elastic Cloud instance here. So right now you can see in this particular profile I have 0 instance running and I'm going to create a new one. So you can click on here or you can start from here as well. So I'm going to click here. Okay, I'll come to this place and we'll click on launch instance. Okay, so I'm going to select the one that I'm going to use, the kind of operating system that I'm going to use on my uh, server. So since I'm using a free tier right now, so I have to select a free tier here. So you can see this is a free tier eligible and I usually select this one. So I'm going to select this Ubuntu. Okay, and it asks me like what should I instance type, what should be the instance type. So again you can see it's T2 micro, and I can actually review and launch from here, but I have to go to each step to let you know more about this. So I'm gonna click on next, and you can see this is the number of instances that I want is 1. Purchasing option, I'm not gonna do this. Okay, network, subnet, and and I'm gonna click next. Now next, add storage. So I am gonna add 20 GB here, or usually 30 GB is free in free tier. I'm gonna utilize 20 GB here. Okay, and you can see not encrypted. Usually I like, there are too many different things which I don't know about here, but there's something which I know I usually share with you. Okay, so I'm gonna like add tags. So add tags is something that I generally do not do because I don't have too many different instances. If I'm creating a network or different instances, I can add tags to it, but right now I don't need to add kind of any tag to any instance. So I'm going to review and launch. So it says that what I have selected is this one. Okay, this instance type security group. So if you see here, the security group says launch wizard 1 and this one because I'm using a wizard. Okay, so I'm gonna click here, security group. I'm gonna rename it. Okay, so I can see this first security group, or let's do this my profile here, say you move. Okay, and I'm gonna add a description here, but I'm not adding here. But let me just tell you something here. What you need to do instead when you are creating a security group, so security group allows you to control the traffic. So I'm telling that, okay, this instance is gonna have SSH connection and port range, and for now I'm just doing this to anywhere. But once you're allowing a SSH connection, you have to do this your IP only. Okay, so just to show you that what you can do, I'm just selecting anywhere. Okay, and then you can add another rule, and you can see when I say anywhere, it says rules with like anyone can actually try with SSH here on this particular uh, instance of in this particular AWS instance. If I click on this, I can say, okay, incoming traffic for HTTP, it should come from anywhere. So HTTP is completely okay with me. I'm gonna install my HTTPS here as well, so I am gonna select this one as here. Okay, and then again anywhere. Okay, so usually I need only these 3 ones most of the time, because what I do, usually I don't use FTP on any server. I usually use GitHub, either GitHub or Bitbucket to pull out the file system. Okay, but in any case, if you use something else, you can try with that as well. Okay, there is one more thing you can do here is you can like say if there will be any mail server, so you can see POP3. Okay, and IMAP, you can actually define it as well, but in my case I'm not gonna use it as a mail server. All I will be doing is gonna save some file system here, so I'm not going to use this. And I say review and launch. Again, I have to review it. It says that, oh, see, your move is open to the world, but yeah, I'm going to change it. And as you can see, I have added some security groups. So it says, and it have like for outgoing connection as well as for incoming connection. It has enabled both of it. Okay, so I'm gonna say it launch. When I say launch, actually it says me to create an use a pair, key pair. So basically if I will not have that key pair connection, I won't be able to communicate with this particular server. So I have to create a new pair because I don't have anyone in this profile. So create a new pair. Okay, so I'm gonna say this as say you move. Okay, and I'm gonna download it. So if you're doing this, okay, make sure that you download this key pair and save it somewhere. For me, I'm just saving it for desktop right now. Okay, save it somewhere and keep it safe, because if you lose it once, you won't be able to get it back, because even AWS is not going to store it. Okay, so then in that case you have to again create a new instance, and then you have to deploy the file system there. So make sure that you're saving this .pem file. Okay, I'm gonna click on launch instance, and it's gonna take some time to launch the complete instance. Okay, so if I go here now, services EC2, if I go here, you can see it's launching right now. The instance stage is pending, and there's some things going on. So yeah, once you actually see this has already been activated, you can actually connect it. So in case if you want to know how you can connect to a AWS EC2 instance, you can just leave a message and share this video with your friends and colleagues who wants to learn about AWS instance creation. And say like my channel, subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you, thanks for watching.